Hey, welcome back. Today, today is going to be let's be real. Let's be real with the actual cost of going through a project. Maybe I can help you out and be a little more cost aware. And where would you be at in life as far as can you do this project or not? Is it cost effective for you to do the project? And there's going to be different aspects in that as far as what constitute as weigh and balance of do I do it this way, move on, or I do it this way and move on. So today I just want to spend a little time today. I want to share with you kind of sort of where I'm at. Now, between the motor, I have ordered a whole bunch of parts. Now, mind you, over the past, since 2017, 2016, I've ordered parts since then. Not a lot, just, 50 bucks, 30 bucks, 20 bucks here and there over the years. And I've just kept them in the boxes and just kept them put away. So my wife said the other day, she's like, how much money how much is in the house? How much is, because I have everything in boxes inside the house. And she's like, where are you at? I'm like, I really I don't know. I just been buying parts here and there. And sometimes I'll go meet someone and they'll, for instance, I got a rear bumper. I bought off an individual. I didn't buy, I get most of my parts from LMC. So I didn't buy from them. But the rear bumper was in good shape. I mean, why not? So, but all the little parts, the screws for the lower bumper, the rubber for the hood to cowl seal, indicators for the chrome and with the tilt wheel. It's rear cab support mounts and stuff like that. Rear view mirror, headliner, complete interior, gas tank that goes in the back. It just goes on and on. So let's be real. Motor 396 turned into a 402. Not that that's a big deal. I am not saying that that's the most wonderful motor in the world. I just wanted to put it back basically to what the factory would have put in here in 1972, which would have been a 402. It ain't nothing special. If it's got a little more than 300 horsepower, God bless us all. I'm still be happy with that. I didn't build it to be a race truck. Really not building it to be a show truck. I just wanted a good looking, clean, dependable truck I can start every day and go anywhere in the United States of America at any time. So that's why we're building this truck. Part of it. My wife really loves this truck. She loves these 72 trucks with the two-tone paint. Loves them. So I'm trying to make that wish come true. Anyway, so let's be real. I got $4,000 sitting right here. $4,000. That's just the motor. $4,000. Between all the headwork, the motor's out of a '66 Chevelle. So we had the seats redone in the valves. We had bigger valves put in. We have it's been bored out to make it a 402. It has a mild cam. It ain't nothing special. It's not a mother thumper. I didn't want all that. I wanted a good sounding vehicle. At the same time, I wanted it to be dependable. I don't need to have a race engine that's I got to worry about every minute. So yeah, I got a little over $4,000 just in the motor, and then I got a 700 R4. You already know what they cost. I got the stock rear end that came with the truck. It already has disc brakes, power brakes. I got brand new rims and tires on it. The tires themselves still got the nipples on the tires. I don't think I even have 100 miles on the tires, and since 2017. So it's been mostly, kind of outside, kind of in a garage here and there. And that's just that. I have a complete interior from TMI. And I mean complete, like every single component, door, the door, inner doors, the dash, the thing in the ceiling, the seat, frame, everything. I got a gas tank that goes in the back, back where the spare wheel would have gone. It's all been moved around back there. So over the years, this hasn't all been at one time. Over the years, on one ticket, I've got $985. But don't forget, there's shipping. I got like $140 on shipping. And on this other one here, again, this is over time. It's altogether $4,100 altogether with shipping. So let's be real. That's not cheap. In my eyes, it's a lot of money. A lot of money. So if you're going to build something yourself, there are ways to look at that. Am I buying the vehicle so I can turn around and flip it? That's one way to look at it. That you need to be cost aware all the time, because you don't want to put too much money into something that you can't get very much money for after you put that much money into the vehicle. Make sense? Okay. The other aspect is I'm not selling it. So at that point, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter what you put into it, because we're not selling the vehicle. We're not selling this truck. So once you have that in your mindset that you're not selling it, then it doesn't matter what it costs to fix it. It doesn't, I mean, it does. Don't get me wrong. But in the long run, it doesn't matter. We're just going to fix it as we go along. Is the truck going to be done in 2 months? Absolutely not. Not even going to be close. Not even going to be close. I still have a lot of body work to do. Oh, body work. You know, that's just parts. I probably got 3,000 hours since 2017 of all the work that's been done to this truck. So, you know, those are things that you have to look at as well. If you have to pay someone to do this work, I know I can't do that. Am I a body guy or a paint guy? Absolutely not. I've gone to the YouTube, university and then asking friends, hey, am I doing this right? Is this the right thing to use? Do I use this? Do I use that? I have to ask questions. I went and got a welder. I've had it for almost 5 years. I just took it out of the box here a little over 8 or 9 months ago, and I started welding on it. I couldn't get the damn thing to weld correctly at all until just the other day, because I'm not a welder by trade. But I learned real quick what it takes to weld. So yeah, I haven't been doing body restorations for years. I've just been doing it whenever I can to work on this thing. So yes, I'm a mechanic by trade, but we're working on motors, transmissions, rear ends, some electrical work. That's the kind of stuff I do. Head gaskets, timing belts, brakes, blah, blah, blah. Not restorations. So now another thing, if you plan to do this, let's be real. You better bag everything and tag it to where it came from. When you take these apart, they don't look like they have a lot of parts. But once you get all the parts off, if you don't have them bagged and you don't know where they go, I hope you took pictures. So let's be real. If you didn't take pictures, 1972, they make a book that you can buy that shows you exactly where everything goes. But that's an expense that you'd have to go buy. Just be aware. If you're going to buy it to flip it, then be aware that how much money are you going to spend. But if you're going to buy it because, oh, I want that, and it's not going to be sold, then the cost doesn't matter. You're going to fix it. Am I saying you have to fix it all today? No. Tomorrow? No. But it won't matter. In the long run, it won't matter. Now, if I have to sell this truck in the future, at this moment in my life, I don't see that happening. or a need for it. But if something should drastically happen that I should, then I should be able to recover all the money I'm putting into it. Because right now, these trucks are absolutely hot. Everybody wants a short wide. Everybody. I can't tell you how many times I've had people over the years ask me how much. The way it sits. The way it sits. I'm like, wow. I tell them it's not for sale. You got to go talk to the wife. It's her truck. I'm out of the loop. So let's be real. You got to look at those kind of things. Those are the kind of things you got to look at. Am I going to sell it? No, it's not mine. It's my wife. Sorry, bud. It's not mine. So I purposely put myself out of the loop because, yeah, there's been some pretty good prices. Can I replace the truck for what I was going to be getting? Oh, absolutely not. If I went to go look for another truck, there wasn't enough trade-off there. Now, when I'm done, and if I sell it, there could be some trade-off, but then I'd have to trade down, buy something that's been less work, and it would just look like crap that I'd have to work on. I'm getting up there in age. I don't want to work on much of anything anymore. So I'm working on this. We'll knock it out, make some videos, some content. So that's all this is about. Ain't nothing special. It's all about, let's be real. It costs money. If you don't have a lot of money, you better go find ways to work off that labor, to get someone to do work for you or something. You know, if you got plenty of money, this video is not for you, because if you got plenty of money, it don't matter. You're just going to fix it, whatever the cost is going to be. But if you're penny pinching, this is a good video. If you're penny pinching, then, you know, buy stuff over time. It don't have to be right now. If you're penny pinching, enjoy what you got, work, do the detail, do it right. That's what you should be focused on. But if you start getting in a hurry, doing things fast, real fast, because, you know, blah, 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 but then all of a sudden, oh, now I got to wait for money to come in to pay for whatever. Why were you in a rush to begin with? Let's fix it. Let's get it done right. Make it look nice. And when you're done, you will be so appreciative of all the work you've done. And I promise you that other people are going to see that work. They're going to see that work. They're going to see the amount of work that was done to get this back into shape. Because almost everyone I know knows what this thing looked like from the get-go. All right, guys, that's all I got for you right now. If you got any questions for me, I will try to answer them the best I can. I will have some more content coming up here real soon regarding, as you can tell right now, the windshield is out. So that kind of tells you I've done some work. I'm just prepping the body, some seam seal work and all that. But hey, this video is just all about, let's be real. Let's be real. Is this something for you to do this kind of work? If this inspires you a little bit, I know nothing about bodywork. I know nothing about paint. Nothing. So I'm having to learn on the fly here. Can I learn? Sure. Have I made mistakes? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I painted a fender here not too long ago. When I got done, it looked beautiful. Until I picked up the corner and the whole sheet of paint came off because I did something wrong. So no, I'm not perfect. Am I going to learn from those mistakes? I hope so. I hope so, because that was pretty costly for that little bit that I did. So I've already figured out what I've done wrong. Another video. So let's be real. It costs money to play. And then when you start doing donuts and doing peel outs and all that kind of stuff, that costs money. You're eating up your tires, you're wearing down your transmission, you're affecting the rear end. You know, again, if you got plenty of money, hey, have at it. But if you're like me, no, we got to drive somewhat normal. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Hey, thanks for stopping by. If you don't mind, pass it along to a friend. Subscribe if you haven't seen any of my content before. Subscribe. Throw it down a like if you can. It's not going to hurt, I promise you. If anything, it helps me. I'm not monetized. I'm not being supported by anyone except for me. And we'll get more content out there. Again, thank you very much.